Hello YouTube, my name is Myles Anderson. I'm a professional joke explainer, and today I'm explaining the jokes of David Lucas, one of the best comedians working today. Got a nice little song here. Wonder if it was the same guys that did the Big Boy Nation song.
Oh, come on, you can do way better than that. I said, are you ready for David Lucas's first ever special?
Oh, here we go.
Let's go! You know him from Kill Tony! Give it up for David Lucas!
Here we go. Cool lighting on the crowd there. Like all red, and so that's an homage to Kill Tony, because Tony Hinchcliffe is very red, and he likes the audiences to be red as well. And of course, the state legislature as well. There he is. So it's already funny. So he's sort of very casual, taking his time, having a little sip. Just sort of, he's probably a little bit winded from walking up to the stage there. So he's taking a little bit of time to relax and catch his breath here before he gets to the first bit.
What's up, Austin? Austin's weird. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all fucking motto, man. I've been dating a lot of white bitches since I've been in Austin.
White bitches. We've discussed this before. Very funny subject on the channel. Can be very annoying, and they get even more annoying when they turn into wives.
Not because I want to, I just don't have a choice. It's hard to date white women, though. Because, like, you can't really, like, discipline them the way you want to. For real, it's like as soon as you put your hands around their neck, they turn red. It's the weirdest shit. It's like, damn, bitch, I'm going to jail, huh? Fuck. That's why I like black girls, man. You can beat the shit out of them.
All right, so that's a dark humor. You know, obviously this is an exaggeration. David Lucas, I don't think would ever hit a woman. I'm not sure if he's been with one, but he does say he has.
They don't even get black eyes. It's like, call the cops, bitch. Ain't nobody gonna believe you anyway. I already unplugged the Ring camera, ho. I believe in domestic violence, man. I do. You know what I'm saying? I really, if you do it right, like a lot of guys don't do domestic violence right, man. Like they be hitting their girl in the nose and the lip, you know, leaving her bloody and shit. You can't do that, man. You gotta hit these hoes on top of the head, nigga. You gotta fucking Donkey Kong a bitch sometimes, man. It's like, bitch, you gonna have to get a CAT scan to prove I beat on you, ho. Ain't no fucking proof. Can fellas admit?
Cuts away from that's too bad he cut away from the vape cloud that he was making there. I was excited to see, I like the big fat clouds of vape. He's got a lot of substances. He's got an energy drink, a vape, it looks like scotch. You know, he's a lot of tools of the trade for the best comedians who work today. And he makes a domestic violence joke, which is controversial, obviously edgy, but you know, it's very good for the algorithm. Things like that are divisive. It'll get people in the comments section, you know, equal 50-50 on either side. Some people saying it's, you know, lighten up, you know, it's just a joke. And other people saying, you know, don't even joke about hitting women. But he's a master of this dark, edgy comedy. And I can't wait to see what else he's got here.
That dating was a lot better when fat girls had less confidence. Like, seriously, it was way better dating when fat girls had zero confidence, nigga. Like, ever since Lizzo came out, these fat hoes' heads is in the cloud, nigga. I hate that shit.
So he's sort of using the N-word as a, I'm not sure if he's calling the whole audience that, or if there's just sort of an ethereal figure that he's speaking to, maybe like an imaginary person that he's addressing during these jokes here.
Every bitch with jiggly arms is out of pocket. It's like, god damn, man. Because men know, bro, fat girls come in clutch like Kobe in the fourth quarter, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You down by 15, put a fat bitch in. She good for 17 points. Hey, come on, bitch, off the bench. Come on, I need 17, man.
That's a great joke there. A little bit of name comedy mentioning Kobe Bryant, famous basketball player. So that's a good way to get the audience, even if they are not on board with the humor of the joke, they'll remember how good Kobe Bryant was at basketball, and their mood improves, and they just have a good laugh. So a lot of the crux of that joke is people remembering good basketball.
Because as men, we've all been there. You know what I'm saying? It's 1:45 at night. You at the club. 15 seconds left on the clock. Ain't nobody text you back. You look to that left corner. You see that bitch that weigh 390. And you're like, damn. Shit, ain't nobody text me back. Fuck. I guess so. This bitch got ass in the front and the back. Fuck it.
So that's sort of a little extension of the having sex with overweight women bit there. It's funny in two ways, because obviously people being fat is hilarious just because of what their body looks like. But also, he's also implying that at the end of the night, if there's no one left, you gotta have sex with someone, implying, that you have to. You can go home and not have sex with someone, but of course that's out of the question when you're David Lucas and you're one of the best comedians working today.
Like, can you believe fat girls say no now? It's like, no? Bitch, have you seen you? You are 392. No should not be in your vocabulary. I bet if I put ketchup on my dick, you'll suck it, bitch. Put some fucking grilled onions around it, you'll get to work, huh, bitch?
So a lot of this joke is about fat people eating a lot. It's common knowledge that people gain weight by consuming a lot of calories. And so he makes a joke about putting edibles on his penis, which of course would attract somebody without a lot of impulse control. So that's very funny. It's also a funny visual to imagine a ketchup penis. Great stuff.
I don't even know how Lizzo became a spokesperson for fat bitches. Because she is the worst type of fat bitch. She a fat bitch with no titties. That's the only reason I fuck with fat hoes, for them big sausage patty areolas, nigga. You know what I'm saying, bro? I love heavy titties, man. I do. Like, sometimes I put heavy titties on my arm like I'm waiting for an owl to land. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at these big ass titties. Bitch, this don't make no sense. Big ass titties.
So that's a visual joke there. The crux of that joke is the visual of David Lucas resting an overweight woman's breasts on his arm. Like he says, like he's waiting for an owl to land, which is kind of a fun surrealist bit. Makes you kind of think of Harry Potter. Maybe imagining even Harry Potter with big fat titties on his arm. Just conjures very funny images, and the crowd absolutely explodes.
Lizzo sucks, man. She ain't that cute. She alright, you know what I'm saying? Her body funny. Lizzo booty look like she been sitting on a hibachi grill. It's like, bitch, I need some garlic butter and noodles for this ass.
Not sure what that means. I don't know what a grilled ass would look like, but obviously I'll be doing some Googling.
This has made me racist as fuck.
I have to say, I'm glad that he often says, do you know what I'm saying? After a lot of these jokes. It's like he acknowledges that a lot of the time the crowd might not understand that this is humorous stuff. So when he says, do you know what I'm saying? You know, the crowd kind of reflects on themselves and thinks about what he said, and then they laugh. So, very good technique.
I swear. But I'm racist because of my grandfather. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was racist as shit, even though he was black, because he only knew 3 ethnic groups. He knew black, white, and Chinese. And anything other than that was Chinese. You know what I'm saying? It could be a room full of Mexicans. He'll look at all these Chinese motherfuckers. I'm like, Red, those are Hispanics. He's like, I know they're eating egg rolls and shit. I'm like...
It was a great voice there, great impression. His grandfather sounds a lot like Tom Segura.
I've been out here for a minute.
Those are burritos, nigga. Like the more money I get, the more racist I get. That's the crazy part about making money, nigga. As soon as I moved to Texas, nigga, I was like, man, I'm about to move to an all-white neighborhood. And my second day being in my all-white neighborhood, my neighbor, she called the cops on me for walking my dog. And when the police came, they were like, we are so sorry, we apologize. And I'm like, nah, man, that bitch did a good job. Keep calling the cops on niggas that look like me, bitch. We got to keep this neighborhood safe, ho.
So that's a little joke with a twist there. It's an unexpected ending. You would think he'd be upset about being racially profiled, but he says, no, I'm racist, and you should investigate people that look like me. So a huge twist there at the end. Nobody saw it coming in the audience, and they all give it up for David Lucas there. Very good stuff. You know what I'm saying.
I'm just a horrible neighbor if you black, man. Like, for real. Don't invite me to your loud-ass barbecue, nigga. I'm gonna eat your shit up, then call the cops on your bitch ass. I'm like a Karen, but I'm black, so I guess I'm a Darren. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just so out of touch with black shit now, man. Like, I hang around too many famous white people. I hang around fucking Rogan eating elk meat and shit. Tony Hinchcliffe, we don't fucking know if he's a man or a woman.
Great name comedy.
Texas is amazing, man.
It's really smart to talk about your famous friends because the audience imagines the great time they all have hanging out. And it improves the mood because then their imaginations are running free with what a fun, riff-tastic hangout that would be, and they like to imagine maybe imagine if I was friends with Joe Rogan and Tony Hinchcliffe, what a good evening we would have together. So important little scenes he's painting here, keeping the audience happy.
I moved to LA when I was 19. I never saw myself moving to Texas, nigga. If you would have told me in 2019 I'd be living in Texas, I'd be like, bitch, you crazy. Like, I never thought I'd be in Texas. But Texas is amazing, and y'all did a good-ass job of re-electing that wheelchair nigga in office. When he won, he was like, we rolling in the right direction. Beto should have hired me to write.
I think that was a little wheelchair joke. Wheelchair users, because they have wheels on their chairs, will roll. And so he says we're rolling in the right direction. That's a little joke about a guy in a wheelchair. Very cute, very quaint.
For him, I would have roasted the shit out of Abbott. You know what I'm saying? I would have roasted Abbott so good. I would have been like, Beto, go up there to the podium and be like, Abbott, you don't stand for shit.
Yeah, he can't stand.
What do you stand for, Abbott? Not a goddamn thing, you fucking crippled bitch.
Yeah, good observation.
I love politics.
The crowd also knows that he's in a wheelchair, so they're all in the same boat there.
I got into politics in 2020. when the world shut down. I became a big Donald Trump fan. You know what I'm saying? Any Trumpers in here? All the smart people clap, nigga. Fucking Trump was amazing, nigga.
Controversial doing political comedy here, but the crowd is quite red.
2020, that motherfucker was my sugar daddy, bro. Fuck the bullshit. He was giving out $600 every 2 weeks. I'm like, this would it feel like to be a bad bitch, man. It's like the more I tried to support Trump, it's like the crazier this nigga got. You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro. Use your White House correspondence. You know, I remember one time he got on TV and he said, I've talked to thousands of governors.
So that's a silly Trump thing to say. Trump is America's biggest comedian right now, and the crowd loves hearing stuff that he says. He is also saying, like, he had a good chance there to do a Donald Trump voice. Doing a Donald Trump voice is most of comedy right now, but David Lucas didn't do it, which is unexpected. So a very interesting choice not to do the Trump impression.
I'm like, nigga, we got 50 states. How the fuck? The craziest shit is when he said, people are dying that have never died before. I'm like, nigga, that's normally how it works. Unless we're talking about The Walking Dead, man.
I don't think David Lucas knows that these are all jokes that Trump does. He is a comedian.
I just can't support Joe Biden. I can't, man. I'm not a Joe Biden supporter. If you voted for that nigga, you owe me gas money.
That's a joke. That's a joke about the gas prices in the United States. So he's kind of making a joke that the president controls the price of gas, where it's pretty well established that OPEC controls the price of gasoline, and they are not influenced by the United States decisions. So that's just a little joke. He's pretending to be ignorant, I think, about how the world works.
Like, Biden is just fucking the economy up. He ain't doing shit right. He didn't handle the situation in Kabul right. Gas prices high. Y'all see the prices of chicken wings? This nigga got chicken wings high. That nigga charging crab leg prices for chicken wings. It's like, nigga, I'm paying $25 for a party pack of wings. Listen, I'd rather boil shrimp, nigga. Give me...
So a lot of these jokes are just sort of observations that he's made, and the crowd has all made these observations as well, which makes them laugh to hear their observations heard on stage. He's saying chicken wings are more expensive than they were, and the crowd was also thinking the same thing, and so they laugh in agreement. Those are sort of agreement laughs.
Give me some buffalo shrimp. Yeah. I just can't support a president that trips 3 times going upstairs, you know? It's like, this who y'all niggas sent y'all absentee ballots in for again? Biden's whole cabin sucks. Everybody around him sucks. Because one person that works in his circle said, the first thing that I want to do is get black people reparations. And as a nigga, I don't want no reparations. I swear to God, I don't. Just give me like 20 pair of Jordans in a G-Wagon. I'm straight. Because I feel like as soon as you give niggas money, money will no longer have any value. You know what I'm saying? I bet Bitcoin was invented when they talked about putting Harriet Tubman on the Twitter. It's like, hey, they talking about putting niggas on money. What's that cryptocurrency shit you got? Hurry up, hurry up. But in real life, who the fuck wanted Harriet Tubman on a 20? Exactly, nobody. Y'all ever seen this bitch? As a black man, I can say she was ugly. Nobody wants Harriet Tubman on a 20. If Harriet Tubman's on a 20, you know how hard it's gonna be to buy drugs? Like, can you imagine you try to buy some crack or some weed and a nigga give you a tub? It's like, you ain't got no 5 and no 10. I don't want this judgmental ass month. Only ugly women change the world, and I'll prove what I'm saying.
So a little joke, little joke about Harriet Tubman being not attractive. Again, a kind of an edgy humor, considering that she's a very important figure in the United States, but he takes a contrary opinion to that, which is, it's always funny to say the opposite of what most people believe, you know, because it just kind of shocks you and therefore makes you laugh. Michael Richards was a master of this before he unfortunately passed away.
Okay, I'll give you a few more examples. Oprah Winfrey. Arguably the most successful woman of all time. And no nigga in here has ever had a wet dream about that bitch.
Speak for yourself.
Another example. The lady that made the Me Too movement. Y'all ever seen that bitch? She looked like Busta Rhymes in the face. My niggas never get hard about that bitch. Like, you shouldn't have made the Me Too movement. You should have made the What About Me movement. Y'all give a fuck, what about me?
Takes a little drink. Nice little punctuation there. With a drink of whatever that is. He's got a lot of beverages and vapes he's going through. Hopefully, I hope he gets through all of them by the end of the special. It can be a bit distracting sometimes to see a comedian consuming so many consumables on the stage, but this is a very, high octane, high energy set from David Lucas, and he's got to keep going somehow.
Ugly girls is where it's at sometimes, nigga. I feel like pretty girls are for successful men. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get your degree or you get your business and you get to where you need to be, you get a pretty girl, because in order to get to where you need to be, you need an ugly bitch. You need to wake up and just see ugliness. Oh shit, nigga! Oh, I don't even need no coffee. It's 6:15. Hey, there's no way I want to stay at home all day. Look. An ugly bitch will wake you up better than coffee, nigga. Fuck Starbucks. Get you an ugly bitch.
Okay, so that's a little joke there about being so shocked by an unattractive woman that you would wake yourself up and go to work immediately. It's kind of funny because that's I think that, David Lucas, I hope he's making fun of himself a little bit, because he is certainly not an attractive man in any sense. And I'm not sure women fantasize about having vape clouds blown at them from the top of a large stomach. But, he I think that he's aware of this. I think he'll make fun of himself at some point during this special.
I don't even text ugly bitches good morning. I text them hoes good luck. They be like, for what? I be like, on your day, bitch, you gonna need it, your ass. I fuck with a lot of ugly hoes, man, just cause they cheap, man. I got Jewish lawyers and managers and agents, and I'm a cheap nigga. I don't want pretty girls. Pretty girls cost $300 a day, nigga. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas need Ubers. You can fucking put an ugly bitch on a scooter, bitch. Hey, bitch, that bird scooter, $3 to get to my house. I know you ain't scared of traffic, ho. What the fuck?
So he's creating an overarching funny story with his stand-up act here. You know, he talks a lot about how he hates fat bitches and ugly bitches, but they are the only bitches that he does seem to fuck, and it enrages him. So that is kind of funny to imagine that sort of impotent rage building over time. And he also does talk about hitting women as well. So maybe, you know, he's got a lot of anger in his heart as a character, hopefully. Yeah.
Go cross that bridge. You'll be all right. What the fuck you talking about? Stay all the way to the right. My boy with it. He said, let's go. Bro. Who said let's go?
Okay, here we go. Here comes some crowd work. David Lucas has been sort of hoping for this. You know, he takes a lot of pauses in his act in sort of a hope, inviting people to yell out something funny, and it looks like it's about to happen.
Let's go. I like you, nigga. You let somebody fuck your girlfriend. Let's go, dude. Whatever you want, David. She's all yours, man. Pussy's wet, bro.
Got him.
You a frat boy?
No.
What college did you go to?
ASU?
Arizona State?
Yes, sir.
You a frat boy, nigga. You don't think so?
No. I was never in a frat.
This N-word's about to get it.
That don't mean you're not a frat boy. You got frat boy energy. You're grown with a backwards hat. Just like this fag right here.
Oh.
Fuck.
Use a homophobic slur there, which generally is not accepted in wider society, but, you know, this is a comedy club, and if the crowd laughs, it's fine.
Backwards hat in the front. Look, like, take it. This motherfucker like an undercover cop, nigga. You look like you go to black people and be like, you want to buy some reefer? It's like, nigga, you the police, bitch.
Great voice.
Ain't nobody said reefer in 15 years. What do you do?
I work at Tito's Vodka.
Oh, you work at Tito's Vodka?
Yeah, I cook the booze.
Look at this nigga, fucking alcohol chef, nigga. Hey, bitch, I'm a 5-star chef, ho. You should fuck with me. The shit I cook is intoxicating. What your boyfriend do?
Okay, he's moving through the crowd, and he makes a little gay joke there. As we've established on this channel, being gay is a very funny thing to do. So that's a great just general joke there. And he's moving on to this other crowd. So the box has been opened, and now we're going to find out what everyone in the crowd does for a living. So pretty cool audience polling about to happen.
You're a farmer? What type of farmer are you? Weed? So what do you grow in your greenhouse now? What, spinach, nigga? Like what? Butter, lettuce, kale. You are gay, nigga. This how's my little butter lettuce today? Soon you'll be in Trader Joe's.
Great gay voice there. So he's still kind of leaning on the fact that being gay is very funny, which of course it is.
He's probably like that dude from the Lord of the Rings. My precious butter lettuce and kale. No pesticides on you, baby. What got you into greenhouse farming?
I got a degree in plant soil science.
And no girls will fuck you, so you're like, you married? Where's she at?
She can go home to take care of her family.
What? You are her family, nigga. Once y'all get married, you're one. Her parents? She Mexican?
Yeah.
She big? Oh, only Mexicans and black people take care of their family. Fucking white folks put their parents in a nursing home quick. Dad, I gotta live my life. Fucking Nickelback said Moody, man. I can't fucking.
White people, that's a joke about white people. Probably white bitches, which is even funnier than that. He's making fun of the white stereotypes like a Nickelback and neglecting their family members, which is a sort of a pillar of white culture. And the crowd they recognize this and they laugh. So a good observation, a little bit of stereotype humor there. That's the joke.
How much your girlfriend weigh? 120? Oh, you got a skinny? Oh. He just looked like he would have one of them big, fucking papusa making bitches.
Okay, so this crowd work's gone a little bit sideways. David Lucas made a lot of assumptions about this man, said you must be homosexual, and he said no, which is unfortunate because it would have been super funny if he was. And then he said, I bet you have a degree in soil and plant science, so you must never get laid. And then he says, well, actually, I'm married. And then he says, well, why is your wife not here? He says, oh, she's taking care of her sick family member. So this is really not an ideal crowd work situation for David Lucas. Ideally, you talk to someone in the audience, you say, what do you do for a living? They just say, I'm gay. That would be the funniest response.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah.
You got this. I don't know if I trust this. You about to get married? Who gonna wear the dress? You wearing the dress?
I got a royal blue suit.
Royal blue. Look, she picked it out.
No, I did.
Oh, you did? You a Crip? No. What made you choose royal blue for your wedding tuxedo? It looked good. It looked good. Queer eye.
He's quite hostile to the audience members, which is risky. Generally, the audience is a pretty positive group of people, but David Lucas resents them for coming to his show, which is the opposite of what you would expect, which is very funny.
For the straight guy, you know what I'm saying, man? How long you and your girl been dating?
We've known each other for 10 years, dating for 5, got a kid together, just had a daughter.
Oh, you black, bro. You got a baby mama, nigga. You ain't married. That's what I'm talking about. Get these hoes pregnant and then decide if you want to marry her. That's how it should be. Look at what type of mother she is. You don't even know what type of mother. She Mexican?
No, she's not.
What is she?
She's white. She's white.
You left her alone with the baby? White women be going through shit.
So he's kind of working his way through. He needs to know the race of these people that are not there. It's an important thing in America. I've talked about this before. It's important to know the race of everybody, just so everyone can be comfortable with each other. If you don't know the race of everybody's family and wives, it can be very, very tense because then you don't know which stereotype jokes to make. So this is just professional comedy housekeeping here.
They'll fucking kill that baby nigga. A fucking scene on a Lifetime movie. Oh my God, I'm so sad. Where's my baby? I would have drowned him. It's so weird that white people value their pets more than they value their kids. You ain't never heard of a white person drowning their dog, nigga. They be killing the fuck out of them babies, nigga.
I wasn't aware of that stereotype, but David Lucas obviously knows what's going on. So I guess white people kill their children a lot and not their dogs. This is news to me, but because David Lucas said it, it is news. So I love learning.
A white person would kill a baby in a minute. Nigga. White men kill their wives and white women kill their babies. What was that bitch who drowned her babies and then put them in bed? That shit is crazy, man. Like, that's the only thing that scares me about white women. You know what I'm saying? But I look at it as a positive if I'm not home. I'd be like, at least I ain't got to feed these motherfuckers no more. Kids are expensive. I got 2 of them, nigga.
That's a dark joke, That's not the normal human response to your children being murdered, saying, oh, at least I don't have to pay for them anymore. But that's a dark humor. Because that's the opposite response of what you would expect. So it shocks you, and you have to laugh.
I got a 3-year-old and an 8-year-old. My 3-year-old can't read, but she know what the fuck a number one at Chick-fil-A is. Fuck that. Number one, daddy, 2 Polynesians. Hey, but you can't even read. How you know how to say Polynesian? I love pussy though, I do, man. I love pussy, man. I like my pussy to have hair on it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like bald head pussy. I like pussy with hair on it, man. I really do. Because like when I eat pussy, I want it to sound like I'm eating sunflower seeds. You know what I'm saying? I'm like...
So that's an act out of performing oral sex on a female. And there's a lot of hair on that region because David Lucas prefers that when he's going down on a fat, ugly woman. He likes to spit hairs out as well. So he quite a funny character he is.
Fellas, sometimes when you get a hair in your mouth, you gotta lick the inside of her thigh to get it out. And she gonna be like, oh my God, this nigga nasty. And it's like, nah, bitch, I got a hair in my mouth. It ain't about you right now, you selfish bitch.
So he also does get angry at her in this act out as well. Again, sort of lending itself to the story he's building that he hates fat, unattractive women, but he often finds himself eating out their hairy vaginas, and it enrages him, but he continues, which is funny.
But ladies, if you do want to remove hair off of your vagina, I think the only acceptable way to do it is through waxing or laser. I hate when girls shave their pussy and then they get that 5 o'clock shadow and then they want you to go down on them. And it's like, bitch, I came here to eat pussy, not getting my face exfoliated. Take you in this dead sea salt scrub ass pussy back home, bitch. You got a driveway in between your legs and I scraped my knee on it. This is out of control. Fucking out of here, man. Like, I don't know, man. Like, you know, like in relationships, like women always need affirmation. You know what I mean? Like, do I look fat in this dress? It's like, I don't know, bitch. Put the picture on Instagram and let them ugly hoes tell you that you look good. Like, what the fuck do you want from me? My job is to protect and provide. That's all the fuck I can do. I can't affirm anything for you. The only thing I can affirm for you is a firm dick in your pussy, bitch. That is it.
Nice word. That's a wordplay joke there. Very clever. He's like an Oscar Wilde of stand-up comedy. So he, in the lead up to this joke, he's saying he had a little aside about he also hates shaved vaginas because they chafe his face. So he's angry either way. Plus, he doesn't really like it when women ask him to have opinions on things or them. That also makes him mad. So he's just kind of building this hilarious picture of a man full of anger, just going about his life, vaping and drinking and generally being quite ornery about things.
And women, especially the women nowadays, y'all should be happy with any man y'all meet that's straight. For real, man. It's like, for real, right, baby? You get it. Because these niggas out here being gay, like that shit is a Snapchat filter. It was, like, I'm gay today, 6th Street. Gay nigga. I don't even get gay people, man. It's like, why you want to be gay, bro? Why you want to get your booty hole blowed out? It's like, why you want an empty Pringles can for an asshole? Like when gay niggas fart, that shit sound like a cruise ship horn. You know? It's like, it's like, I'm at the port of Miami. What the fuck is going on around this weather?
All right, so that's a little joke about David Lucas not understanding why people would be gay, which is kind of funny because we all know people are gay because it's hilarious.
I don't understand gay men, bro. I don't understand that gay shit at all, man. I guess I was raised right or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I've been constipated before. And the turd that came out was this big. I'm like, and you niggas take whole dicks? What the fuck? You are a dangerous motherfucker. You should be in the Navy SEALs, mother. Like, gay men going to fight for the Navy SEALs would be the scariest shit you've ever seen in your life. Can you imagine a gay man with his shirt tied up above his belly button? He got a pistol, but he say pow before he actually... Like, he say pow before he squeeze the trigger. He's like, pow. 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 Where's Bin Laden, bitch?
Great voice. So that's a gay voice. The gay voice is kind of a callback to an earlier era of comedy, especially in the 1990s. That was just a classic joke that everybody was doing at the time. And so I think when he does that joke, a lot of people in the audience, they remember the 90s and they remember how fun that was, and they just sort of give it up. And obviously doing a different voice, sounding different is always funny because it doesn't sound like the voice he was doing before. And the contrast is what people are laughing at there. So he's really digging into the gay jokes here, and the audience is absolutely going berserk. So he knows this is probably the joke he's gonna wrap up on.
Where is he? I know I shot somebody. I really don't think being gay is sustainable long term. Like, for real, that shit might be cute in your 20s, 30s, early 40s. But as soon as erectile dysfunction hit in, y'all niggas just roommates, you know what I'm saying? Because erectile dysfunction will fuck up a whole gay situationship. Because, like, you can gummy worm your dick into a pussy.
So that's a huge laugh there. He takes the time to vape confidently at the crowd because he knows that saying the term gummy worm your dick into a pussy is just a funny series of words. It's funny to imagine a penis, it's funny to imagine a gummy worm, and it's funny to imagine a vagina. So saying all three things together is just funny in the air.
But you ain't gummy worming no dick in no ass. You ever seen an asshole? He got the same skin as an elbow, nigga. You ain't putting shit soft in them ridges, bitch. An asshole look like an NBA basketball, man. That shit.
It's also funny. He's implying that putting a dick in a butthole is the only way to have gay sex, but there's so many different ways. Feel free to look it up.
Like, I don't understand any of that LGBT KFC shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. I don't like that pronoun shit. I was in LA a couple of weeks ago getting some food, and this bitch had the nerve to say, "Does they want a salad with they sandwich?" I said, "Bitch, I am fat. But I am not they fat. What the fuck are you saying? Us is about to beat your asshole. That's what the fuck."
So the joke there is the exaggerated response about to a they, them plural pronoun that's being used, or a gender neutral pronoun, he gets so mad that even though he's a fat man, which means he thinks about food constantly, he will assault you if you use a gender neutral pronoun, which is, that's overboard, which is funny because most people, wouldn't do that. But David Lucas says he would, which is a funny exaggeration. Great stuff.
Like all that shit, man. Like I don't fuck with it, man. That's why I like living in Texas, because Texas do not fuck with them Transformers. Y'all do not. You can't trust them Transformers because they are Decepticons. You know what I'm saying? Autobots, roll out.
Great impression of the movie Transformers, which came out in 2008.
You know who else don't fuck with trans people? Niggas. Niggas do not fuck with trans shit at all because niggas hate to be lied to and they hate to be deceived. For real. You ever seen the way niggas react to magic?
He got a good laugh from himself there, which lets the audience know that it is very funny, so they also laugh. Good stuff.
If I pull a card out of my pocket, every nigga in this room will run out of here like, what the fuck, man? I thought this was a comedy show, nigga. I didn't know you was doing magic, bitch. What the fuck? Because black people, we think that shit is the devil, man. Like, what type of nigga is you sawing bitches in half and pulling rabbits out of your hat? You got to be Satan, motherfucker. My black friend, he sent me a black magician on Twitter the other day because I got that joke, and this motherfucker was the most niggerish magician in the world. This bitch turned a dove into a spicy chicken sandwich. And then took a bite. I'm like, what the fuck? That's what you call black magic, nigga.
Yeah, hearing the vape on that one. Yeah, that little stereotype joke there about the stereotype of black people enjoying chicken, which of course nobody knows if they do or don't. I don't know. I don't know any stereotypes. I just love comedy.
But the cold part about that shit is, like, that all that trans shit, it's only like 3 to 4% of the population, but yet they get 95% of the news coverage. You know what I mean? And then you got these far left, purple-haired managers at Trader Joe's that think it's
classic. That's a classic stereotype of a left-wing person. They always are working at Trader Joe's. They have dyed hair. They use certain pronouns, and they are just as annoying as white bitches.
It's okay for these trannies to read to our kids. And their logic is, I'll trust my kid with a tranny before I trust them with your uncle. And it's like, bitch, that is my uncle. What the fuck are you...
Nice.
That nigga named Larry, he only been Leandra for 6 months. That motherfucker got 2 baby mamas and a felony. Y'all let anybody put a dress on around this motherfucker.
Okay, so that was a little bit of a joke about how funny it would be if your uncle was a drag queen, which of course would be hilarious, and the crowd loves it.
I don't like that trans shit, man. And I can do that joke because I'm black. And if you try to cancel me, I'll come out as gay.
That's a callback to the earlier gay joke.
You can't cancel a fat black faggot, nigga. It's not happening. Keenan Thompson been working 30 years, nigga. All right, that's my time, David Lucas. Thank y'all.
Nice little name comedy bit there at the end. Huge closer. Standing ovation for that one.
I'ma do what I want, say how I feel, tell me what can go
And the
wrong.
cool music starts again. Wow, that was amazing. What a great closer. A little bit of name comedy, referencing Keenan Thompson, SNL's most beloved cast member for the past 30 years. And David Lucas says, I bet, he implies, I bet he's gay. which is just a great way to wrap it up because, you know, he's been talking about how annoyed he is by gay people the whole time. He asked the crowd if they're gay. And so it's kind of a recurring theme through the special. And then he ties it all in by saying, you know who's probably gay? Kenan Thompson on the show Saturday Night Live, which is enjoyed by thousands of viewers every Saturday night. Wow, what an amazing stand-up special. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I know I'll be doing a lot of Googling about different ways that gay people have sex. I think that he did a really great job tying in a lot of different things to create this character of a really angry person who has to begrudgingly have sex with women that he does not find attractive on a regular basis. If you guys liked this comedy explanation video, please join our Discord, support us on Patreon, check out our live streams, and of course check out our Jokes Explored series, which will teach you how to do stand-up in the best way possible. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll be back more with Jokes Explained in the near future. We'll see you in the next one.